relax. Just take a big, long inhale and a nice, audible exhale. And disperse energy that's jumpy. Just ground down. Just let it go down into the ground when you exhale. And relax your neck. Feel like your neck is floating in space a little bit. It's just a little tipping of the head so you can feel, oh, my neck is stretching up. And then relax it. Relax your shoulders. Let them sink into the floor or your pillows or down your spine. Just relax your face. Your throat. Your chest. Just take a breath into that heart center. Big inhale. And an audible exhale. And sink deeper into the floor. Relax. And coming to your solar plexus, right in the middle, right underneath your rib cage, right where it comes together. We're going to think about a beautiful yellow sphere there. Like the sun, that much energy inside of you. And it gets out of balance when there are issues with your will and your inner adult. Just relax right there in the middle of your chest. Feel it come into balance. Command it. And then relax with it. Welcome it. Whatever it is, the emotion tied to it, you probably know what it is. Something where either you're trying to take control of too much of something, or you're giving away your control too much. There's a balance of just going with the flow instead of trying to control or letting anyone walk on top of you. Relax right there in the middle of your chest with whatever emotions come up with that. And smile and thank it for the lesson. And come into balance. Neutral. And breathe in light into this chakra here, the solar plexus. Fuel it up, some love and light. Just think of how cute you are, how you took it so serious, and now you realize there is a balance. There could be other sides to the story, or I could be a little more independent for myself have to be in control. I know everything's going to work out. And turn your will over. Let go of the wheel. Trust everything is going to work out because everything is divine. And try it for a day. Relax your face. Relax your mouth, your neck, down your shoulders and arms, your elbows, forearms and wrists and hands, and letting go of the wheel. Trust that everything is going to turn out okay. Relax your chest, going down those solar plexus, down to your belly button and the sacral chakra, your inner child that balances that inner adult. And doing fun things, going to meditation, going on hikes, going skiing, living life as it comes to you. There's also the womb chakra. So maternal instincts are balanced here. And anything going on romantically is balanced here. See everything that you want in your life come into balance in this chakra. And then down to your root chakra in the tailbone, down at the perineum. See it balanced and like your two legs coming out of your hips. See them balanced and coming down and relaxed. Feel the joints of your knees, just however they're bent. Your legs, your ankles, everything coming down balanced, down to the feet and your toes. And feel grounded and connected to the earth. Imagine your legs are roots. And feel like you're made out of metal, like a lightning rod. It goes right down, straight down through right through the middle of you. And into the ground, and it goes down all the way to the core of the earth like a magnet stuck to this lightning rod. So strong, so grounded, and everything going straight up through all of your chakras, this straight magnetic energy going up in a swirl. And all of your chakras are laying there in a row. We just open them and coming up like a swirl through all of your chakras. This energy from the core of the earth. And you breathe it up and in. And it's the Kundalini energy that you breathe up and pull up your pelvic floor. And feel that spiral of energy coming up into your stomach and into your solar plexus, and wrap your ribs. Lift up your heart, drop your shoulders, lengthen your neck, open your third eye, feel a string come out of the top of your head, pull it all up, big inhale, hold it. Think of the spiraling energy coming up. Pull up the pelvic floor. Keep the pelvic floor up and exhale. It's hard to do. Keep the pelvic floor up. Relax your chest. Keep your pelvic floor up. Good. Here we go. Pull it up again. Pull up that twisting energy, clearing out all of your chakras. Coming up, and it comes up just like a donut shape. Goes up and out and around you. Like a waterfall. A water fountain goes out and back down, and it comes back up the middle, and you pull up the energy like the water fountain and clear your energy and make it straight and balanced and neutral. Breathe up and down your spine. If you want to engage the pelvic floor in any exercise of holding it up or pulling it up with an inhale, and then exhale and letting it go, and then inhale, pulling it up. And see how that builds up the energy in your belly. Then inhale, pull it up and hold it up. Keep it held up and exhale. Pull it up with an inhale. Right up the spine and exhale. Relax everything. Shoulders, face, chest, solar plexus, belly, hips, legs, arms, hands and feet. Feel yourself sort of tingle down into the ground, like energy merging. See your energy going out like sound waves from your body and clearing you and connecting you to the source even stronger. Your energy is so strong and healthy. This is how you build your immune system at the energetic level, which is the core. The breathing, pulling up the pelvic floor, the holding the breath, the expanding the heart, the sending the love, thinking of the light inside of you, building the photons, staying in the present moment. Listening to the sounds around you. and relax your body. We tend to stress all the time. And it's important to practice relaxing the body. And important to practice remembering not to take things so seriously. And important to practice knowing that everything is divine. And relax and trust it. Turn over your will. Know that you will always be taken care of. Let go of your control of how you think you want things to turn out. And just get present and watch it come to you. And even better. Think about whatever it is you want to manifest in your life right now. A simple thing or a big thing. See what it would take to get it to come to you. Such as ordering something, measuring something out, making plans, looking through reviews, or deciding on a trip or something. Just relax. Let's come into the present moment. Listen to the sounds. Don't judge anything. Don't judge your meditation or the time that you take for yourself. Just be grateful for the moment that you have here right now, the time you're taking for yourself. So grateful. Send some self-love to you. Atta girl, getting here today. It fuels me up. It cleans my energy. It pumps my energy. It keeps me grounded. I seem to have better night's sleep. I seem to have more patience and understanding and compassion. So it's not just doing it for you, it's doing it for everyone else you'll come in contact with. Taking this time for you to meditate and relax and recharge your energy and stay connected to the idea that you are this energetic being. Feel this energy being inside of you, this water fountain pulling up and relaxing energy coming up. It's just so nice and relaxed up and around you. like just a perfect flowing water fountain, out and around, making energy ripples, beautiful clean water coming up, cleansing you, cooling you, aligning you, pulling it up. Think about your beautiful energy. If you could see an energy ball that was so beautiful and swirling colors, what would it look like? As if you were painting with watercolors, swirling around. What would your favorite colors be swirling? Your little energy system is inside of your aura. And you are your aura. And that little experience that's going on down inside in that little body and that little mind is taking it super serious. And needs to relax and realize she's a cosmonaut. She's watching a little video of herself having an experience. And it is so cute. Oh my gosh, this is the funniest show. And it's just so obvious to the observer how good you're trying. Just give yourself some self-love, some credit, some atta girls. Relax your body, relax your face. Sink into the floor. Line up your energy. Think about your energy system coming up and around you. Just stay connected to the thoughts of energy. Letting go of any of emotions that may be blocking your energy anywhere. Maybe you just happen to let them all go when you realize this is just an illusion. And it isn't serious. It just doesn't matter now. Now I get it. Now I can create what I want. Life is moldable. It's energy that you can mold. If you let the energy flow and the imagination go. Whatever you want. And maybe whatever you want is this sweet, quiet life in this sweet little town. Like it couldn't get much better than this. Aren't we blessed? These big, giant rainbows. Maybe you already made it. Maybe, since this is where you are, right here, right now, no matter where you are, you made it. and you totally make it, like with no beer goggles on at all, you can totally see when you realize you've made it to right here, right now. This is it. And it's all energy and it's all connected. And you are connected to the energy. And you are having an experience that you want to do your best, yet with no pressure. You just do what you love at a rate of no stress. And just love what you do and do what you love. And if something sounds unpleasant, like you just don't want to do it, but you end up having to go, it's interesting sometimes how a really good connection could happen that day. So just going with the flow. Don't resist. Surrender to the moment. Then the blessings flow. It's an energy roadblock that's been opened up to whatever, you just sort of open up your mind to whatever's good. I'll just take whatever's good, thanks. And just see it start coming. Or you can mold it and describe what you want. Send your energy towards it, and it'll be yours. And love it, love it, love it. That's the energy behind it. Is the love of the manifesting. I just love it. It's so funny. I met this girl at the International Hoof Care Summit, and she's practices The Secret, and she knows how to just send energy really well, and she does it with horses too. And like, I kept hearing her name over the announcements that she had won something, and then that she had won something at some other booth. There's all these vendor booths, and you sign up for giveaways. It's like she won, I don't know how many things, but when she puts her name in a drawing, she sends the energy, and she wins. So it's like that. I want this. I'll attract this. I know I can do this. It was the most amazing thing. And she had just told somebody all about The Secret, and then she just proved it to that person who was hanging out with her through the whole thing. So great. Whatever you want, send the energy with no blocks, no resistance, no negative talk. Open, or as Mooji says, empty, 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 empty. Empty your mind. Empty your expectations. Accept everything. Surrender to the moment. Send loving energy to whatever it is you want. Even if it's like a relationship. Doesn't have to be material. a job. Just tune in to what it would feel like if you had what it is you want. If it's a car, like you feel like you're driving that car. Whatever it is, feel like you already have it. And see it coming to you. It could be health. It could be money. It could be travel. It could be paid travel. Whatever you want. Send your energy to it. Relax your body, let the energy flow with it. Now we're going to go through the Hawkins chart to clear out our chakras, our energy fields. Not just the chakras, but we're going to go through the chart and let go of any emotions that we may have tied up and still attached to, because attachment is a tricky thing. So think if there's anything in your life that you're ashamed about right now. It's like, I would never tell anybody this, or you're like mad at your own self and ashamed about something. And I want you to look and see how everything has turned out so far. And that generally 99.9 things have turned out okay, but there's still this shame thing that you just can't let go of because it just keeps you stuck in the past. And if you could just realize that everything is okay right now, it just didn't even matter now. That was so long ago, and you've been carrying it all this time. Letting go of shame. It is the lowest energy, and it is in the past. And you can totally change whatever happened or realize that everything is okay now. And let go of it. And just stay present from here on out. You see yourself going back to pick up your shame bag? Get present and say, what the heck were you doing? Present moment, mind your own business. Stay in the present, stay in the present, stay in the present. Take a deep breath. Look around. Forgive yourself. Think about anything you might feel guilty about. And again, realize this is in the past. And if you could let go of that thing that you were ashamed about, why don't you just let go of what you're guilty about? When I went to rehab, I was having an affair and I was an alcoholic and I was done with the drink and I had made up my mind about that. And then I was talking to a counselor and she said, well, why don't you just give up the boyfriend too? You're just giving up the alcohol. Why don't you do him too? And I said, okay. You're right. And it was just like that. Just like I made and it was a nice clean break, and it was just so freeing to me to let go of two big things at one time. You're going to be quitting shaming yourself from now on. Why don't you just quit feeling guilty about something? Let that go too. How about that? You want to come alive? Do that. Let go of it. It's the past. Doesn't matter now. If it matters, just change your behavior from now on. Let it go. Sure, it was a long time ago. Forgive yourself. Like, oh, you're so sweet that you're still carrying that around. Don't you know I love you so much? Nobody cares. It's just in your head. Apathy. Grief. Fear. Desire. Anger. Pride. Can we let them all go? Something that you have connected to grief and fear and desires. Something you're angry about. Something that is too much pride, too much ego behind it. That you know it's time to start letting that stuff go. It's holding you back. Could you let all that go? If you're going to let go of shame and guilt, why can't you let go of all that other stuff too? They're all dragging down your energy, and they're all something to do with the past. And you could make that life-changing decision. You've been really wanting to do it anyway. What would it be like if you just did it? It would be courageous. And then coming to the point where you would be so comfortable with what you finally have, or maybe realize what you do have is what's comfortable, because once you get that one thing that you really want, you will come to the point where you're comfortable with it and the giddiness will be gone. And aren't you already comfortable with everything that you already have? Is something else going to complete you, or can you realize you are it? The moment is complete. It's right here, right now. And feel an expansive feeling in your heart. Giving yourself some self-love for all of the seriousness and any negative feelings that we could have attachments to that we know really aren't us. Their beliefs, their programs, their limitations. You really are an energetic being and can change your energy to whatever you want, whenever you want, just like a dial. Just like if somebody said, hey, I'm going to come over in 10 minutes. And you're like, oh my gosh, you have to hurry up and clean up the house, and where did that energy come from? That energy is inside you. All you have to do is turn it on. And you can turn it down. You can turn it to relaxed. You can turn it right in the middle at neutral. And just stay at neutral, like coasting, where you don't even use any gas. You don't use any fuel because you're just coasting through life. Letting it come to you. Being accepting with no expectations. And living for you. And leaving behind people pleasing. It's time to do self-pleasing. Then you can be a better people pleaser when you have to do that. But still coming for the authentic self. Coming for you. Living for your experience. Living life. Not missing the point. Not missing the experience. Asleep. Having awesome, clean energy. Knowing that that's what you are. And you're connected to it all. Just take a breath in and think about the expansiveness of that. Think of how expansive you are. You are it all. You are connected. Think about the stars, how you're connected to them, how you can see the constellation and say, look at the stars, but they're all together. They're all the stars, and you're the stars. All connected. Big energy. Neutral, accepting, loving energy, compassionate, and relaxed. And wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch a little through your bodies. And rock your head side to side. You squeeze your shoulders up into your neck and bring them back and down. Maybe bring your knees up and rock your hips back and forth a little. Move some energy, some of that Kundalini. You guys did some huge work today. That was awesome energy clearing. And building. Good. When you're ready, roll on your side. Hit snooze. Keep your eyes closed. It's going to be a pretty day. And when you're ready, you can push up and just center yourself and ground yourself. And just think of that lightning rod going through you too, and just all the way down into the earth, and connected to a magnet that it just straightens up all your chakras and charges them up. Just think about that. I learned that this weekend. It was so great. So we'll bring our hands together and just honor each other for sharing the space, and honor each other for resting and taking time to charge up, and know that I love you guys. Namaste. Namaste, Mary. Namaste. Namaste, Penny. Namaste. Ah, that's good, guys.